Welcome to Monica Knits. Today I will show how to use a J-hook cable needle.
In this video clip, I will demonstrate the use of a J-hook cable needle. The J-hook is a U-shaped needle with one arm longer than the other. Two examples are shown, one for fingering weight yarns and another for heavier ones like sport and worsted weight. Both work well, but I prefer the double-pointed version shown in blue.
The J configuration offers a number of advantages over other cable needle types for new and experienced knitters alike. Stitches do not slip off as readily, the needle is narrow while parked, and accidental twisting of stitches is less likely. Now I will demonstrate a cable 3 front followed by a cable 3 rear.
Your knitting pattern will tell you how many stitches to cable and in which direction. This example uses two colors, blue and gray, to better illustrate the cable direction and stitches. The first thing I have to do is knit across to the cable start position. A cable is always bounded by purl stitches, as I'm knitting now, because these make the cable stand out. Now that I've reached the location of the cable, I will pick up my J-hook. I load the stitches with the short end of the J-hook. I can either load all three at once, or I can load them one at a time, however comfortable I am. Since this is a cable 3 front, I hold the 3 stitches in front of my knitting. Now I knit the 3 stitches that are blue. Once these are completed, I knit from my J-hook, and those are gray. I'm now ready to knit the 3 stitches that I placed on the cable needle. I loaded them from the short end, and I knit them from the long end. Using this method, you don't risk twisting your stitches. And then I just knit these 3 stitches. And I knit them directly from the cable needle. Then I switch back to the main needle and I purl across as far as my pattern tells me, and that completes the cable 3 front. As you can see, the gray stitches come in front of the blue stitches. The next sequence is a cable 3 rear. The process is similar to the cable 3 front we just completed, with one difference. Again, we start by knitting across to the cable. We use the J-hook to pick up 3 stitches. And because this is a cable 3 back, we flip the J-hook to the back. Then we knit the 3 stitches from the left-hand needle. And we complete the cable by knitting the 3 stitches from the long arm of the J-hook. row is complete by purling across. As before. The return pattern is on the reverse side, and you never cable on the reverse side. Cable rows are done only when you're on the right side when it's facing you, and they're not every row. In this example, we created a cable which first twisted to the left. That was the cable to front. And then we changed the cabling so that we were cabling 3 to the back, and you can notice that when we do this, the cable twists rightwards. Additional tips and techniques. One thing I wanted to emphasize is that the J-hook is compact. Other cable needles can take up more room and make it more awkward to stitch. The following tip comes from one of my students, Shilda, and it will work for slippery yarns or if you're a little bit uncomfortable leaving your knit stitches just lying loose. What she does is knit from her needle and then place a point protector on the knitting needle so that she doesn't have to worry about the stitches falling off. Then she completes her cable as we normally do. Removes the point protector and continues on. Another alternative to the point protectors for preventing stitches from slipping off your left-hand needle is to just pull the needle out like that, so there's a long ways for the stitches to go. Then complete your cable. And when you're ready to continue on your work, just slide the needle back into position.
For more tips and techniques, visit monicaknits.com. We value your feedback. Please leave your suggestions for future videos.